What's up, tube dudes and dudettes? I'm Phil. This is Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Just came up with that on the spot. Hopefully that didn't sound terrible. But we have arrived at the Alan Parsons Project for today's video. This is the first time we're coming to the Alan Parsons Project. We have no idea about anything related to them. And we are coming to this track. Why?
From a request.
From Jason. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Jason.
Yes.
Really appreciate that. And Mark, who has been a supporter of our channel for a while, will be happy, Jason, that you have got us to come to the Alan Parsons Project because he's mentioned their name a couple of times.
Yes.
He said, if you guys don't get there, then I'm going to be sponsoring a video. And so maybe after this one, he'll be getting us to check out another one. But I don't think this was on his list of songs that he was going to suggest. So we're getting to check out La Sagrada Familia. Hopefully I didn't slaughter that too much.
Phil's practicing his accent.
No, I'm just trying to say the song correctly. That's all. It is a difficult job sometimes when we get into these Spanish songs. We did, what's the guy's name? The Spanish guitarist. He was playing the flamenco. I can't remember what it's called. That's sorry, you guys.
I remember. Yes, I remember. I don't remember his name, but I remember that was really cool.
Yeah. So anyways, we've done a few other Spanish artists, and I don't think the Alan Parsons Project is Spanish, though.
No, but they seem like they have a really cool way of doing things with classical music elements, a bit of rock in there, using vocalists and instrumentation.
Yeah. So I think Sam's highlighting that they are an engineer and songwriting keyboardist duo.
Yeah.
That uses different session musicians as well as vocalists in their music. That's what we've gathered. So I don't know what that's going to mean for this. I don't know if this is a good place to start with the Alan Parsons Project. But,
I'm excited.
We have to start somewhere. So that's what we're going to do today. Thanks so much, Jason, for the support. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the support from all you guys. Wouldn't be where we are today. Thank you so much for the comments, the likes, the subscriptions, all that stuff as well. So you ready to check out the Alan Parsons Project?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's roll. And the song title in English is The Holy Family.
Got some church bells going.
In recent times, there is no one who could approach at all to Antonio Gaudí. He started a new cathedral in Barcelona, which is called the Sagrada Familia, or Holy Family. And the sad thing is they could try to finish it, but I don't think they'll ever do it.
So they're saying an architect started this church, that didn't finish it, and they don't think that it would be finished because of the complexity of it, essentially.
That's basically what they've said so far, yeah.
All right.
Where the road may lead us, only a fool would say. Who knows if we'll meet along the way? Follow the brightest star as far as the brave may dare. What will we find when we get there? We pray the storm will soon be over. knows if we'll ever reach the shore? Follow a rising sun with eyes that may only stare. What kind of fire will burn us there? What kind of fire? Only a fool would say, Sagrada Familia, the wind has changed, the storm is over. Sagrada Familia, for the lion and the lamb. Sagrada Familia, we thank the Lord, the danger's over. Sagrada Familia, there's peace throughout the Under clear blue skies, our voices rise in songs of glory. And for all those years, our eyes and ears were filled with tears. Oh, filled with tears. Oh. Who knows where the world may turn us? Only a fool would say. Who knows what the fates may have in store? Follow the light of truth as far as our eyes can see.
I can't believe that we're 5 minutes into this already.
This is so cool. I love this.
I've been totally engaged all the way through. This is so fantastic. I'm enjoying it so much that, like I said, I forgot that we needed to make a little bit of a discussion here.
Yeah, and
I was like, no, I'm just zoned out. Anyways, what were you going to say?
I was going to say I can totally see what they were talking about, like in the little brief kind of description we looked at this about the orchestral elements in this. Like you definitely get an orchestral feel in the background of this, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think that's a dramatization.
orchestra,
That they're providing with this powerful messaging and this, progressive sound, but it's different. It's like a progressive, dramatic, like you said, rock orchestra. Like they're kind of combining a lot of different elements into one on this, and really unique take. I don't think that I've ever heard. It kind of reminds me of a movie, but a musical at the same time.
Yeah.
And
cool.
It's obviously clearly very poetic as well.
Yes.
I like the stop starts that they're using to emphasize that
The
drama a
drama.
little bit more. And so unique that the instrumentation, like you're saying, the layering that they've got in this one is so fantastic.
Yeah, it's
the
very
use,
full and vibrant sounding.
yeah, like the use of the drum rolls and then the play of his vocal, extending up some of the notes. And
Well, I even thought in the beginning it was really cool. They had those like church bell sounds.
well, they had church bells. They had, a gospel choir feel to certain sections there in the backing vocals. So this is really, really cool. I'm loving this song so
Me too.
far. I'm loving just the sound of it, and it's kind of cool with this space vibe as well. That you kind of feel like you're going on a journey from
Yes.
the visual standpoint. I know this is just a
Yeah.
lyric video that we're doing, but I do like it. I feel like it's fitting for us reading the lyrics and going through the sounds of the story.
I feel like even the vocal, like he's changing the tonality in his vocal when he's saying La Sagrada Familia. He's like going into like this deeper kind of like, lower tone. And then in other times he's like coming a little bit higher.
Well, yeah, and a huge shift, right? Of when we started, it was subtle, and
yeah,
we're
more low key
beginning.
and built up to be like
Out of nowhere was just like I said, they used that hard hitting drum sound to then explode to life, which was
Yeah.
awesome. So
cool.
I'm very, very much enjoying it thus far. I guess we'll circle around to some of the messaging in the song towards the end. You ready to continue?
where the world may turn us, only a fool would say. Who knows what the fates may have in store? Follow the light of truth as far as our eyes can see. How should we know where that may be? How should we know?
Let's go. What's been lost along the way? Look for the promised land and all of the dreams we share. How will we know when we are there? How will we know? Sheesh.
That was so sick.
That was insane. That was so amazing. Such a great composition. I can't even imagine the amount of effort that went into creating something that magnificent.
Yeah, that was so cool. Like, my mind's blown.
What was your favorite part about listening to that? I mean, it's probably hard to pick one, part, but what stood out to you about this composition the most?
I just really liked like how you said like the dramatic effect in it. Like you definitely had the rock elements there, and then like I said, you had almost like this orchestral element to it, but it just like held so much drama, I feel like, in the song. I also love the saxophone there. That really stood out towards the end. Was that a saxophone?
Yeah, they had a couple of brass instruments, it sounded like,
I
but
think
there's definitely
saxophone.
a sax in there.
But I love that.
There was just
There's
overflowing.
even some sounds that I was like, I have no idea what that is, but it sounds really cool.
Yeah, I mean, mean, it was overflowing with audio components that were so creative and awesomely done. I guess that's the engineering side of the duo and the Alan Parsons
Yeah,
Project.
he
and
definitely brought fabulous production quality to that.
and the songwriting, the other half of the duo, not to be overlooked either,
Yeah.
because it was cool. I mean, I can't say I can grasp the concept of this song in completeness. Obviously, it's representative of the church and God and the spirituality of what they're conveying. But even with the sounds that we talked about a little bit already with the church and the dramatic feel of it and the choir and gospel essence to it. But I think also the lyrics are, in terms of what they were saying, in the beginning they mentioned the architectural component.
Yeah, the
And
architect who was putting this all together, like the church together.
yeah, so maybe they were referencing that the struggles of building that and the fact that it didn't come to be the way they wanted it to. I don't know what the story is behind it, but
Yeah, I'm not entirely familiar with that either.
But maybe it's like, okay, trying to build a church didn't work out the way they wanted it to. They had these grand ideas, but at the end of the day, it's the belief and the faith that it's all going to work out, and they're telling the story in light of that to keep your spirituality or belief strong. And that seemed to be like the very surface level interpretation that I had.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with that, because I think all of the messaging in there where they kept saying like, where will the wind blow us? Where will the world turn us? All of that. It kept saying like, only a fool will say, and like, you don't know, right? So it's almost like highlighting that concept of having blind faith almost, right? Like faith in where you're going to end up and that everything's going to happen for a reason, because nobody knows how anything's going to turn out, right? So you have to have faith that it's going to work out for the best.
Yeah, it wasn't like, there was a punishment or there was a negative reason why the church wasn't built. It was that this is the way it was supposed to work because, who knows? The Alan Parsons Project was supposed to make a song about it, that much later,
Yeah.
right? But anyways, I think it was very cool that we were so engaged. Like, I wanted to know what they were saying, and now I want to know maybe, if there's more details about this that you
sure.
guys can provide.
Yeah.
So from the songwriting component, it was also great. But I was thinking as well, and I wanted to say this earlier and I forgot, but it reminded me a little bit of Nightwish in that, like, the dramatization
I would agree with that.
and the orchestral elements.
Yep.
So we were reading, though, that they didn't do a lot of live performances. And I was thinking that this would have been such a great song to do live and make a theatrical performance out of,
So
because
cool.
I can only imagine what they could have done with this. And, maybe just at the time that kind of performance wasn't relevant.
Yeah.
But that would have been really cool. So maybe somebody today can still make a theatrical video or something
Yeah,
out
I
of
feel
some
like
of their stuff.
seeing this like live would be so cool.
Yeah, agreed. Anyways, I really enjoyed this. This
Me
is a
too.
great suggestion, Jason. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much
you so
for
much.
providing that to us to check out. Now I want to check out more from the Alan Parsons Project
Me
for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
So if you guys got suggestions, drop them down low. We'll be sure to check that out and put it on our list. And usually we go with one of the more popular comments, what everybody's agreeing with. Yeah, do that one, do that one. That's generally what we roll with. So make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you hit the like button before you go.
Thumbs up.
And what else they got to do before they go, Sam?
Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a single video, because we have 2 coming every single day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.